Hello friends, it's Danny here, and I'm excited to be on the Scrappy Boy Stamps channel today to show you the new 3D box card. This is so much fun and it's so easy to put together. I have to admit that normally I'm the type of person, I watch a video showing how to do something like 3 or 4 times, then I feel confident and I dive in. So it was a little different being on the other end and starting from scratch, but it really is pretty easy. And just to show you, my first one, I almost got it, and then the second one was so much better, and they do lay flat. And then my final one, the third time, we have a winner. And like I said, it does lay flat, and this is with the new Neverland release, and then I added some clouds, but we'll talk about that in a minute, but wanted to show that. So it definitely, after you do it a couple times, I feel like it makes it easier and easier, but that's kind of with everything, right? So let me move those out of my way so I don't knock them on the floor. And so you do get everything in the die set. Again, I'm on the design team, so I don't get all the pretty packaging sometimes. But there is the base layer, and then there's a stitched layer. And the cool thing is for the back of the box, the back of the card, because I send dies flying everywhere, is this piece. So that's the piece there. But they have designed it so that there's these pieces here. Maybe I'll just pick this whole thing up, kind of show you this piece, and see there's the stitch detail, this piece, and the stitch detail, those three, so that you can create different tops. So you can have just the basic one, and then there's this one, and there's that, and there's that. It is so easy, and voila, you have 4 different looks. And again, there is the stitched one that makes stitched one, so you can make your pattern, your like layers match it. And it is so easy to use. So let's say we wanted this one, which is this one over here. When you're getting ready to run it through your die cutting machine, you just line it up where you want it and run it through, and voila, you have a new top. And again, you do the same thing for the stitch layer, or maybe you want the stitch layer here. There you go. So much fun, and I love the versatility of it. There's endless possibilities. Since I started playing with it, I keep thinking over and over of like all the different things that I want to do, all the different stamp sets. I'm sure that there is tons of inspiration in our Scrappy Boy Stamps Facebook group. Everything is linked in the description box below. I also wanted to talk about that the stitched clouds, sun, and lightning bolt dies I think is a must-have to go along with it, so that you can add like the cloud details when you're making scenes, or lightning bolts, or a sun. I also thought that the grass and clouds edger die would be fun. I didn't think of this till after I made this one, but how fun would it have been to make these ones in here clouds for Tink and Peter Pan to be flying on, and then so you can do some grass. So those are some that I think are must-haves to go with it. And then the stitched rectangle dies, they work fabulous for your sentiments, and they fit, and they keep, you know, like the stitching and everything. So that's another must-have, I think. All right, I have everything ready to go so that we can put this together quickly and easily. That's the hope. We are using the new Cute Kids Pirates. I can't even say how much I love this set. I did use the outline dies, and I did use the I Love Pirates paper pad. On my previous boxes, I used just liquid glue, but I thought I would try today using some score tape. So any kind of double-sided adhesive, or you could just use the liquid glue, whatever works for you. So I already have everything put together, layered up, so that you can see you do have the stitch layer that goes on top. I did go ahead and put that double-sided adhesive there. So we're going to go ahead and start. After I think this through, let me lay out the pieces. So those are going to make your sides, because it's, oh, let me think that, nope, I have them reversed. So it's going to go like that. So you want the pattern paper piece is going to be, I don't know, to me it's like it's giving it a hug. Can you see that it looks like it's giving it a hug? All right. And I put the adhesive on the wrong side. Look at me go. But we can easily just use some liquid glue on those pieces, because I did not think that through when I was getting things ready. So, yeah, and I'll throw the glue gun around. So the way that I found, again, I did want to mention too, like I said, normally I'm the one that watches a lot of videos and then does it. So I think that B might be having a video on using the same die, and possibly Britt, I'm not sure. So be sure to watch their videos to see if maybe they have some more tips and tricks that I didn't think of. So I just line it up, and then I just fold it and push it down so that it sticks and is adhered. We're going to do it the same thing on the other side. Just like that, and it's giving it a hug. So I just make sure it has a hug there. All right. And then the easiest way that I have found, I'm going to take the release paper off. These are going to be like the little, I don't know, I want to call them like shelves that you put your images on. And so I found it easiest. So I know we're going to have this tree on one, and it can go just a little bit, but so I want it right about there. So what I found is to put it there, and since this is made to fold, gotta think this through as well. So that's gonna fold there, and then tuck that under, and there we go. So there we have our first little like shelf or ledge, you could say. Next, gonna do the same on this one. Just gonna remove that release paper. I'm gonna make sure that I put the skull and crossbones there. And I want this one to be a little bit more towards the front, and I want it to be kind of equal with, sorry if I'm hiding it there, with the bottom here. So I'm just gonna place it, let me think this through. So I want it to be out more. So like right there. So I just kind of line it up. And I did on that one. So I'm gonna fold it this way so I make sure that it folds. Sure I will. Nope, I want it up just a little bit more. All right, I think I have it where I want it, so I'm just gonna squeeze and pinch, and there we go. And it'll fold both ways. Look at me go. Now our final little piece goes on the front here. So I'm just gonna remove that. Guess it'd be easier if I fold it down instead of trying to do it in the air. And these little tabs fold in. You just line it up there and there. There we go. Easy peasy. It folds. I do fold it and kind of press just to make sure that it's going to do good there. Now all we have to do, that one probably should have been out a little bit. Again, as you get to making it yourself, you can see that it would, what you need to do. I'm going to put the tree in the back. So I'm just going to put some glue on the bottom here. And I'm just going to put it right there. Just going to hold it for a second or two so that it adheres. And then I want the pirate up here. Again, I should have probably done that in the middle there. Maybe off camera I'll add another little step or shelf there to put another image. Just going to put him there. And then I did have some trees, or not trees, some clouds cut out to kind of add some added little something something. So I want it right there. And I think I'm going to add one more on the other side. Like right there. And there we go. Quick, and it goes together quick and easy. Again, I think I'm going to add one more little shelf or stand there, but it does fold flat to mail. Goes together really easy. The more you do it, the easier it gets. You can add as much to it or as little to it as you want. You could use stencils for this. If you had something like on this stamp set, you could easily cut out or color and cut out that bird and then have that other shelf right there and use acetate, and it would look like he was flying, although he looks like he's sitting, but you can use acetate to kind of pop things up and they won't be as noticeable. Endless possibilities. So I will have a picture at the end of the video that shows what I added to the middle, but this tells you how to put it together easily, and it's just so much fun and so cute. Again, I can't stop thinking of possibilities. And then you do have a little spot on the back. I will cover this up, but you have a little spot back here to write your message. And that's what I have for you today. So that is the 3D box card. Everything will be linked in the description box below. And again, I would also recommend that you get the Stitched Clouds Sun Lightning Bolt dies and the Grass and Clouds Edger dies. And then this is just a handy basics to have on hand, the Stitched Rectangle. So that's what I have for you today. And until my next video, go do something for yourself and go get crafty. Be sure to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss what the other video designers, when they put up videos, because they are amazing. And come on over to the Facebook group and see what the other design team members have created, as well as we'd love to see what you create. Now go and have a great day. Thanks for stopping by. Bye.